Hello world, this is Zan playing MAR successfully in TLC Endworld turn number 49. This is actually it's going to be an interesting turn because I did hop in, I started recording, and some interesting things happened, and I really needed to cancel everything I had done and get some diplomacy in. So I'll go through and I'll do my best to pretend. But we've cast all our corpsemen, we dark knowledge, we scrying pool. We revive a king so that he can actually move some of these corpsemen around. We teleport onto Anilak foothills because I'm absolutely, I am sorry, I am absolutely in love with the fact that I can do this as Arccephaly. I never even considered this, and I think it's so cool. I just like, oh, it's a nice castle you have there. I know. I think that's so cool. I'm sorry. Uh, okay, Kirby 1 finds a magic site in the Weedy Stretch. We have the Grove of Evergreens. Cool. And then we have into our battle. So we see Ind is actually marching out to the Floysius Flats. The actual Ind player is on vacation right now, or no, he can't. He can't access his internet. So the mod creator, Tired Taleteller, is kind of stepping in for him and making some moves. Of which the first thing he decided was he's going to retake his cap circle, and so he does. Although Grog's Rock is not his cap circle, whatever. So here is just this mercenary. We have a battle in the Elysian Darkwoods, which is once more. I'm just walking out and Spartoy. I'm telling you, I'm so sorry. This is my new favorite thing. I'm in love with this gun spell. It's so silly. We see Tianchi and Asphodel in Lost Trail. Huh. Tianchi should win this, right? Yeah. These guys are nasty. Absolutely nasty. If they hit you with that glaive, you're 7 kinds of screwed. If they get quickened and Strength of Giants, this glaive is going to hit for 20. Let's see, it's 10, and it'll be at 14 times 1.25. It's like, so that'll be what, 16, 17, right? Half and a half is 3. About 20, it'll hit you for about 27, 28 damage at 3 attack, twice a turn. These guys are nasty. They're just really expensive. Because of the full scale mail, I usually prefer the not Imperial Guard one, the one just under it. But I think they're fantastic for dealing with a lot of the problems that TNT might run into that not that can't be solved by falling rocks, because I don't think there's anything in this game that can't be solved by enough falling rocks, but shouldn't be solved by falling rocks. We have a battle in the Tedious Fields as I retake my province from the stupid werewolves by casting a fire elemental behind my troops. Oh, still did a job at least. Yep, they still did work. Just lit half my troops on fire. Hold on. I'm good at this. I'm going to skip the battle at Naba. It's kind of fun. Okay, we attack into the sinking mudflats. Finally, been wanting to take this province for ages. We just got a bunch of swarm. Hello, yes. This is bug. Bite, bite, bite. Bite, bite, bite. And then there is another battle in Wisp Kelpdrag, which I wanted to watch, in which Relay continues to surprise me by not using a mage that is handmade to kill or more, which is an Astral 1, Holy 2. You just make a big Astral Communion of those and call it a day. Oh god, this is loud, I'm sorry. And so a bunch of these unbuffed cubes just go forward. And back. Absolute massacre. And it's such a shame too, because Relay would have had such an easy time. Like, look how good that Stellar Decree is. Now imagine you had 30 mages doing that. He could have had such an easy one. Right, sorry guys, I had to pause it real quick. Okay, so continuing onward, we have a bunch of gems from Heavenshine, a bunch of gems in Arccephaly, some unrest in the Anilak foothills. We discover a sneaking enemy. We started to destroy the fort in High Watched. We bought the Feathered Serpent, and we got another Muse. Okay, let's finally watch go back the fight in Naba. So this is everything he's got. At the start of battle, we have Knight of the Northern Star and Cliff of Living Stone. This is an Earth spell added by Tire Telltale's mod. It doesn't do anything in the battle. It creates a site that allows you to recruit these amphibious, like, rock unit guys. I really wanted to use it, but I have so many other things that my Earth gems need to be doing that I can't. But anyways, his lineup is whatever infantry he has left, whatever mages he's got left, his Pretender God with a robe of the Sorceress, which is kind of wild. I don't know if he found this or if he built it on his own. Okay, and he's got just whatever gem he can get on literally everybody. Everybody's got these gems. Just 8 gems per mage in many cases. Except these guys. These are lovingly, I've given all his Astral 1 mages Astral 2. And, you know, Astral 2 into Astral 3s and whatever this guy is. Yeah, literally every mage he's got is just all the gems. And the important one is this one. Is it this one? No. One of these Malika is important. I'll let you guys figure it out. How's that? Over here we have my almost what looks like an AI army essentially with these snakes and draconians, and I have cave drakes in the back. But essentially what I have is this archer line here to try and again snipe his Malika. They did so in the last battle, which is kind of neat. We have some just chaff to run forward and get hit by things. And then we have what's left of, I guess, what used to be a grand hoplite formation, which is now assisted by auxiliary Nabaean troops, which also are some of the bigger archers I've got in that archer line. I've got some wild people in the back here, just because they hit kind of hard and I like them. I hate fighting them, but I like using them because, again, they hit hard. And some lampads, some of my own Mukharib thugs. Thugs, just units. And anyways, I'm going to be doing essentially the same script I've been doing that's gotten me this far, which is like Arrowfen, Will of the Fates, Soul Slayer, Enslaved Mind, or whatever. Problem with Enslaved Mind is it doesn't hit mindless units, which Elementals are mindless. So this time he cast his own Fog Warriors and an Earthquake. So I don't think the Earthquake did much. Killed the Bone Tribe, killed an Aidite, the Heart Companion, a Longbow. So the Earthquake didn't actually do much. I don't know how much, if it would have killed anybody. Or if it like, killed one of my Aidites. Yeah, because this got Fog Warriors. Oh, it almost killed an Astrologer. Yikes. He's got luck. I guess in all of them it might have killed them, but yeah, some of them have like Fool's Luck or whatever. So a lot that Fool's Luck is essentially like Twist Fate right now. And it looks like it heavily damaged a lot of my forces. But now they're all rolling luck. We skipped it, but it looks like he cast Mass Flight, so now he has flying air elementals. Or flying fire elementals. And flying Aidites. So any information I might have had is just a dumpster due to the fact that everything this guy's done is flying. He's cast Relief with his Malika. I've cast my own Fog Warriors now. And the combination of that Earthquake damaging a lot of my troops and now people flying down has, it's done a lot to route some of my mages early. Let me actually go back over here and check out what else these guys have been casting. Yeah, he cast Earthquake, and then what? And then he cast Curse of Stones, which I don't think I'm casting Anti-Magic. Yeah, I don't think I cast Anti-Magic. What else have you done? This guy did. He cast Doom on me. And then he's going back to summoning Air Elementals. Oh, bad. So all my guys are cursed. Cursed is really bad. And then he casts Claw Vapors with a Malika. There's no way I would have seen this coming. So this is very well played by him. I don't remember who was it. Farida. Farida. There's I would have never seen this coming. So kudos to him. Making a communion. Literally all those astral mages that were there just went into communion slave mode to bump this chick up to be able to cast Foul Vapors on me. This is absolutely empowered. They cannot random water one, so he just spent the 50 water gems to grab her and do that. And then, of course, there's like 80 gems worth of air elementals, or of air and fire elementals coming down on me. Swarm now. Yeah, you see, they've all gone through every gem they had. And despite all this, I am still fighting. The problem is Doom and Luck, and Foul Vapors is not a great combination because Doom is going to make it so that all those ticks of poison are going to give me afflictions. Every tick of poison is probably going to give me an additional affliction. Thanks. Probably got fire right there. So all those ticks of poison with Doom are going to afflict me. And he's casting Fog Wars over and over again to kind of refresh it as it goes away. And so that it hits all of his elementals, which I don't have magic weapons on my Heart Companions. So they're all going to be ethereal and misformed. So there's no chance that my Hoplite can kill a ethereal misformed fire elemental. That's fine. That's part of how I design the nation. So it's very well played by me, having done this Foul Vapors. And honestly, even with me not being able to hit these fire elementals, I think I still would have won this had it not been Foul Vapors. Because it's difficult. I mean, maybe he routed some of my troops early, but it would normally be difficult for him to harm the Heart Companions once they've got Marble Warriors. I've given them fire resistance. So even with Marble Warriors and fire resistance, a fire elemental is very likely not going to damage my units, even at 23 fire damage swing. It's difficult. And meanwhile, my mages would be doing whatever business is there if they need to, So I still think I would have won this, and if not won this, I would have severely crippled him. But for the gem investment that he placed into this fight, he absolutely deserves this win. Because he dropped... Every one of his mages had 8 gems, almost. Some of his mages had, like the God, and some of the other ones had more than 8 gems on them. He empowered a Malika to do this. So he absolutely deserves this win, for sure. And it looks really bad. But I promise you, it really isn't. They try to kill that one guy. I promise you it's not that bad. It's just going to look bad. So if we check it out, he has lost no mages from doing all this. Even casting Foul Vapors and all that stuff, it did not kill the McCreeps. He only lost 39 of his, elite troops. 39 troops that... I think this was the last of his giants. I lost everything. Sort of. I lost 7 slow to recruit cap onlys, all my Arcusei, 9 crystal sorcerers, the Hyrea, the Muse. The Muse is the one. This is the only one that to me is the most painful, is losing this Muse. Everything else can be replaced. My army at this point was 30 giants, 30 auxiliary giants, and like the randomest crap. Now, 60 Heart Companions is 10 turns of cap recruitment. So you can say I lost maybe more than 10 turns of cap recruitment in terms of the astrologers and the Heart Companions. But that's it. Point at something else here that I lost that really is bad. 9 crystal sorcerers, great. Okay. I don't know how much air magic I'm going to be using going forward. Really. I think I need to start putting my mystics in actual communions finally. The astrologers were just a stand-in for a mystic communion. Like one astrologer is like, how do I get another astrologer? I make a mystic and I put an astral hat on him, and congratulations, he's an astrologer. That's sometimes even better. Like if I get an S2 mystic and I put a little crystal cap on him for 8 astral pearls, congratulations, he's an astrologer. So it's even then, it's not. It's a bad loss for me. but I can recover. Now, what made this whole thing, and the reason I had to restart the turn and double check everything, and hold on, I gotta pause it again. Okay, sorry about that. So what made the whole Diplo thing is, okay, this happened, but the nation of Naba is in shambles, absolute shambles. I'm on top of one of their forts. I'm probably going to teleport onto Naba again this turn because I don't know if he's going to keep patrolling it or if he's going to bump up the PD or even expect it, really. And just again, shut down his recruitment. Make him spend another 480 gold. I think they're 480 gold, right? Yeah, make him spend another 480 gold, queuing up another Malika, and then just jump on top of his capital and shut that down again. Totally worth it. Now, don't go there, please. Okay, so his nation is really in shambles, and I offered him peace, and I said, listen, let me keep Horde Highlands, Weedy Stretch, and Broken Stones. I'm going to keep these. Let's peace out. Give me safe passage for my army in High March to return, and importantly, the army in Dragon Pass to return. So give my army safe passage to come back, which means going through Fickle Scourge. And then let's have a non-aggression pact. I'm going to go fight Ind. And like before, I'm only attacking Ind, not because I want to conquer Ind as a player, but because I need to stop Ermor from throne rushing, because gosh darn it, nobody else in this game gives a damn that Ermor beat Relay underwater. Mind you, 100% Relay SWAT. Nothing to do with anything Ermor did. Ermor just attacked moved into the province. If Relay wanted to dumpster Ermor, he would have built... Which one are these? That's Starspawn, is it? Is it Starspawn? Yeah, it is Starspawn. If Relay wanted to dumpster Ermor, he would have just built 20 of these. Put in a 10 by 10 communion. Or even a 12 by 8 communion. It doesn't matter because they're going to be casting holy spells. So do a 12 by 8 communion. With 8 communion slaves, what is that, a plus 3? So they're all holy 5s. You have 12 holy 5s. And they're just going to banish Ermor to Oblivion. And whatever can't get banished because it has high resistance or whatever, that's what gets killed by the Meteorite Guard or the Water Elementals or for whatever reason, the slimes that this guy was making. And easy, done. But really didn't do that. He didn't want to do that because he quote unquote said lazy. So that's his problem. But again, the repercussions of this is Ermor has enough thrones to win the game now. Because these 3 thrones here are still indie. So all this accounts to if no one wants to stop Ermor and they want to do and the lobby wants to do everything in their power to keep me from stopping Ermor, then screw it. My goal this game is I'm gonna annex Naba. I don't care if Ermor wins while I annex Naba. I'm just going to eat Naba because I this is the one game I normally play games just to go have big fights and do cool stuff, and I actually kind of wanted to win this one. Not even so much to win, but to have a win on YouTube. Because most of the games I'm going to submit on YouTube, I'm not going to win them. I'm just not. It's not how I play. I don't usually go for throne rushes. I like going for the big fights. So I wanted this one to be the game that I win. And it kind of sucks that one, there's no thrones by me. And two, anytime I try to do anything to stop the person who has all the thrones on his borders from winning the game easily, I get attacked or peace refused. And it's nothing against Naba. Naba's refusing peace because he wants to fight me to learn from me. And that's totally fine because I do that. I haven't done it in a while because the people I do that with are the population I do that with is becoming smaller, thankfully, because I've done it so much already. So I can't blame him for what he's doing. But what he's doing is going to make it so that I cannot win the game, or better said, Ermor will win the game much easier because all of Ermor's neighbors, save Machaka, are just sitting in their caps, not doing anything. So winning this game, I'm sorry guys, it's very likely not going to happen. I'm just going to focus on annexing Naba for everything he's got. Now, that's the first part of the diplomacy. There's more. There's so at this point, I'm hoping if you've watched up to now, you remember the battle that happened at Ind where Ermor attacked me. There's more to this. There's another game I joined that I don't know if I stopped recording it because I thought I was dead. Um, Maybe I'll go back depending on how it goes because I'm not dead. And I'm almost certain that after I beat Ermor at end, because he kept talking the lobby of this game he spent talking how invincible he was. So me destroying him at end the way I did really pissed him off because I called him out on it. Come attack me if you want. I don't care. And you guys saw I had another army in Skitekian Steppe ready to just jump on end again for all the crap he was talking. And he took that to heart because this other game that I joined in, he spawned as my neighbor and he attacked me and was on my capital on turn 6. Okay, that's fair. Like, as the nation you were playing versus me playing Micklin, it's not the rush game. It's a different game. It is not the rush game that I streamed. That whatever. It's not that one. Um, you're absolutely right to rush me before I make my forts. Cool. The problem is, as this game continued and as I kicked him off my capital and pushed him back, he made it very clear that he was just cripple fighting me. He didn't care that he had 6 provinces on turn 20 as long as he stayed at war with me. I offered him peace every single turn, and he kept refusing it because he refused to give me back a province on my cap circle. You, eh, you feel like that's kind of weird. So clearly he took what happened at end in this game to heart and pushed it into another game. So eventually, when 2 other players attacked him in that game, it would have been 3, but one player was blocked by a throne from getting to him, which sucks, but whatever. So when 2 other players started attacking him, because obviously he has 6 freaking provinces, and I'm continuously posting how much I'm kicking his ass at my capital. Then he decides, okay, you know what? Fine, I'll accept your peace. To which I never agreed. I never responded to that. I never said anything because why would I suddenly want to peace out with you the moment 2 other people attack you? No, you don't need to give me back my cap circle. I'm taking it from you. Um, so I did. I took my cap circle. I took a neighboring throne because I didn't want someone else to take it. And then I started attacking him, to which he started screaming and yelling that I'm a nap breaker. I'm never to be trusted. I'm a piece of crap. He's going to treat me like an AI from now on, and he's going to null and void the non-aggression pact in this game. So, short story over. I no longer have a non-aggression pact with Ermor. I don't expect him to um, wait 3 turns to attack me. He says he's going to treat me like an AI from now on. Cool. So this is why I'm casting Wrath of God next turn. And I don't care if he wins, because I've done everything in my power to stop him. I'm just going to annex Naba. And let's get, 23 minutes into the turn. Let's finally get around to doing that. I was really hoping that I could beat Naba in such a way that he could still be an ally against me, or ally with me, to fight Ermor later. But clearly that's not going to be a thing that happens. So, yeah, let's get this done. Let's get this done. Okay, so we're going to go take Capel Depths. Everyone else in this army, we're going to move into the Fickle Scourge. We need this guy. Stop what you're doing. Communion Master. Earth Power. Army of Gold. Okay. That almost entirely should be able to shore up anything that goes on to this army. Okay, and this should be a full retreat over here. We're going to keep moving him with this. This army here, we're going to rejoin down here as well. What are they casting? Giants, Legions of Steel, fine. So this is what we'll have. Let's move this group actually back, and this group over here. The Draconians over there. Okay. These Draconians actually, let me spread them as guard commanders. So I do still need street strength. Guard, guard, guard. Okay. These scouts and their absurd amount of gems I need to set them. Okay, they're all in retreat. Send them back into the weedy stretch. This guy, he's very dead, mind you. He's very dead. Um, I'm going to give him 2 Astral Pearls. He's going to cast Returning. And he's going to just demolish this lab. This is a Hobart province. And crossbows would have been great. Naba should have been building these crossbows. Whatever. He's going to demolish this lab. He's going to cast Returning. Can he do Vortex of Returning? Is it worth it? I can't do Vortex of Returning. Oh, well, and all these guys are dead. That sucks for them. Okay. This Coatl is going to make me a Moonvine Bracelet with all my nature gems, which sucks. But that's okay. Move this guy into the weedy stretch. What am I researching? Evocation 7. I don't really need it anymore. Because I'm not fighting Armor anymore. Okay, move all this here. To the southern army, we are going to have to go bring... crap. I don't have water gems. That's fine. I'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Water lens. Move back. Move into Fickle Scourge. Okay. It's probably just going to be attacked this turn, so may not even bother. And let me take this moment to get... You are slow. You are slow. They can only go to the Horde Highlands. That's unfortunate. Well, if you're only moving one province, then it doesn't matter. So moving to the Horde Highlands, set to retreat. This guy is going to grab these corpse constructs and go to the weedy stretch. These two will hang out for a moment. And I think I'm going to send this guy also to the weedy stretch. And I had just started building all these chariots because I wanted to attack Ermor. And I can't. It looks like we'll be building more of these. We're going back to Mystics. No, Bone Readers are still fine. Another benefit that these corpse constructs will have is it's going to make taking Iridescent Sheen more of a possibility. I don't have another construct maker with this turn. That's unfortunate. I need this. I need this. You just site search that for nothing. Okay, let's go down here, keep site searching everything. Okay. Okay, so that's most of the movements. Over here, this guy's likely dead. He's actually very, very dead. So we're going to work on getting this guy out of there. Yeah, that can all stay there. I want to keep the Draconians and these ladies. Okay, these guys are all moving there. In here's random stuff. That's all dead. This is likely dead. That sucks. No, because even bringing this doesn't work. Because the spell I want to cast is part of, again, Tire Torchella's mod, Poison Fend, Water 4, costs 2 water gems. So I'm building the water lens so I don't get baited. Which also this turn I need to build a Crucible of Stone so that I can cast Army of Gold every fight with impunity. Everyone's going to Weedy Stretch, building these guys. Arguably, I should be building Heavy Swordsman or Heavy Infantry instead, because when I do fight over more, they will be more useful than Hoplites. I'm going to continue making these chariots in preparation for whatever goes on here, because I think the Cardices that I currently have, alongside whatever I bring, obviously, from my capital, should be enough. Should be enough to deal with whatever this guy makes. Okay. Okay, cool. So that's most everything has been moved. I still need to jump on his capital. And I'm going to do that. I need an Astral 2, Earth 1 to do that. I don't have support toy. No, it's fine. I'll make the gems for it. Astral 2, Earth 1. Perfect. This guy. This guy. He's going to do the same thing. Let's see if he catches me for once. He might. We're going to need 2 Astral Pearls for when I come back. And what is it? 3 Earth Gems? Okay. Teleport them off. Again, I'm being very not. I'm not being as efficient with all my gems because now that my goal is a lot. My goal has shifted. My goal has shifted to destroy Naba. The end result of my resources once Naba is dead is much less important. So it doesn't matter as much. Okay. So teleport that there. Let's give him the 3. Okay. That should be fine. So teleport onto Nabal's capital itself. Sneak out. Demolish lab. Okay, we're taking Tall Depths. We're taking Fickle Scourge. We're making our Moonband bracelet. Let's move this chick over here. What else is important? I think, do I have leftover? Good. Leftover this, so make more Storm Spools. Okay. Oh, he can't reach that. Okay, that's okay. This guy can. Dark Knowledge, Drake's Rest. We're just researching as well. Dark Knowledge. Somewhere else. What am I missing here? Earth in the Empty Woods. Okay, but I'm sending someone in there right now. So that's okay. You know, I don't plan on losing Tentacle Deep, so you know what, do that. Okay. In terms of Auspex, you can't Auspex the water. You're probably out of range for hitting the Weedy Stretch. I don't think I have an air mage around here. Oh, I have this guy. These air mages. What else? Fire. Just no fire for me, man. That's just how it's gonna have to be. Okay, so back to here. I'm still researching Evo 7. Acid Storm would be a fun little hello to Naba. Rain of Stone's not as much because he is casting Fog Warriors and Aerofend, but Acid Storm would turn off his Fog Warriors, doesn't care about Aerofend, and if he doesn't Iron Skin or armor up his mages, will kill his mages. So Acid Storm is a very good possibility. I just the whole game, there's no Water Gem income. So, all right, this was a very, very, very long term for me. Uh, so once more, I will apologize for that. But there's been a heck of a lot of Diplo changed. Obviously, the huge battle itself, and the whole change of my goals with this game. I wanted to try to win the game. I frankly don't care anymore because every step I've taken to try to do that, I just get pushed back. So kind of the same thing that happened in my Abyssia game, I'm gonna have to do now, where my whole goal is just ruin Naba, get him off this game, get him out of the map. Once that's done, I can try and fight Ormor, but really at that point, Ormor can literally just say, sure, walk into my capital while I take all the thrones I need to win. So with that, I'll see you guys next time on turn 49.